Okay, this video is for animal plant science. I am on period 3, Mrs. Chambers, Google Classroom. And so I was going to look at the assignments that you put for week 4, April 14th through the 17th, to just make sure you guys are understanding how to do that. Let's see. So she has a dairy cattle unit. It says key terms. So it gives you the definitions, the key terms, and then in your packet it also says key terms and definitions. So you basically you have the definitions to write word for word on your packet right here. Okay, so it goes through bull, through wean, and then more terms, and then this last one after gestation is your last one on your key terms. So you just need to copy that down. Here's the history. So we have, in the early 1600s, immigrants brought cattle with them from Europe to Jadestown colony. Most cows were used for personal farm use of milk and meat. Lack of refrigeration made it more difficult for people living in large cities to obtain and store milk. Most of the milk was shipped by rail cars to cities in the 1840s. In the 1890s, milking machine was developed. It provided a more efficient and safe milking process for farmers. Pasteurization, refrigeration, and bottled milk were developed and allowed milk to be stored and transported to heavily populated areas. In 1895, the process of pasteurization was available on a commercial basis. So it says on your worksheet about pasteurization, after your key terms, it says pasteurization, homogenization. So it says that it was named after the French chemist Louis Pasteur. Is a process that destroys harmful bacteria and other tiny organisms. It involves heating the milk to 161 degrees for 15 seconds. This process does not change the taste, appearance, or nutrition value of the milk. Innovation that increased the safety and storage of milk. So it was named after Louis Pasteur. It was its uses was to heat, to kill pathogens in food, and then let's see, and then homogenization. This is the disintegration of the fat globules in milk in order to reduce the separation of cream. The fat globules typically are broken by forcing the milk through a small passage at a high velocity. Okay, so the second part of that on your pasteurization and homogenization is that the homeo, I'm going to say homeo because I can't say the word, separates fat in milk in order to reduce separation of cream. Okay, next is trends in the dairy industry. So today's dairy industry, there are approximately 9 million milk cows on farms in the United States. The number of dairy farms has decreased, however, the amount of milk being produced has continued to increase. There are 95% fewer dairy farms today than in 1950. Most herds range from 30 to 500 cows. Today, some herds are milking up to 10,000 cows. So the number of dairies has decreased steadily. Okay, we're on your worksheet. The number of dairy cows has decreased. The number of cows per dairy has steadily increased. Rate of milk production per cow and total U.S. milk production have steadily increased. Okay, so continuing in the trends, okay. Next on your worksheet, it says, why has production increased, but the number of dairy cows has decreased? So the number of dairies has decreased steadily. The number of dairy cows has decreased. The number of cows per dairy has steadily increased. Rate of milk production per cow and total U.S. milk production have steadily increased. So production has increased, but the number of dairy cows has decreased because of genetic selection improvements in nutrition, milking schedule, and use of BST. Okay? So that this is going to go over some more of that, okay? So we've got genetic selection, improvement in nutrition, milking schedule, and use of BST, which is a hormone, okay? Okay, next is location, or no, I don't know where I got that. Reproduction, okay? So we have heat, estrus interval, length of estrus heat cycle, gestation length, age at puberty. In most herds, heifers are bred at blank months of age to calve as blank years. Okay, so cattle comes into heat every 21 days. Okay, the length of estrus is 14 hours. If pregnant, the gestation is 281 days. Cattle typically are between 8 to 14 months old at puberty. Heifers are bred at 14 to 16 months of age to calve as 2-year-olds. Okay, so that fits that reproduction part of your worksheet. Okay, so now we're at lactation and production cycles. Lactation starts at calving. After calving, as a 2-year-old, the calf is removed from the mother and reared separately. Fed milk replacers for 4 to 8 weeks. Okay, the cow starts her lactation period, which is typically about 10 months, okay, or 305 days. The cow is rebred about 3 months into her lactation. After a 10-month lactation period, the cow is kept dry for a period of about 2 months. And then the last one on this page, if all goes well, the cow calves at 1-year intervals. And the lactation process starts again. Okay, so we are on the next page now, page 3 of your packet. Birthing positions, this is just for your information. It's not, I don't believe it's going to be part of the packet, but we'll see, maybe it will be. Okay, so it says, please color the dairy cow for each diagram to represent the color patterns for that breed type. So you've got description and color. The smallest of the dairy breeds, excellent udders, known for high butter fat, efficient users of feed, produce more pounds of milk per pound of body weight than any other breed. So you're going to color it cream to light fawn. So to me, that would be kind of a light tan. The muzzle is black and the tail switch is black. So hopefully you guys have some colored pencils or something at home or some pens. If not, let us know, okay? So it says to put the breed name, okay, and color and spot patterns, the ranking, facts, cows equal how many pounds, right? So this mature cow is 900 pounds, okay? The bull is 1,600 pounds. And it has the rank and all the information you need to fill out these, okay? So here's the Jersey cow. Let's see, let me go back here. Okay, so here's the Jersey cow. Actually, I believe this is the first one you want to do, okay? So the Jersey cow, so basically she's giving you a picture so you can easily color that, right? And so here is the information that you fill in for the first cow, okay? Okay, so the breed is a Holstein, okay? And let's see. And no, that is not a picture, okay? Because it says color is black and white. So don't look at that picture. Ignore me, okay? So it's got your rank, it's got your pounds, it's got the history. So it's got all that information in there. So, and then as far as we have a description. Let's see. Let's look at the Holstein, okay? So the Holstein, let's do this one as an example. So if you're looking at your worksheet, we have breed name is Holstein, color and spot patterns, black and white, ranking first. Wait, am I looking at this wrong? I am. Okay. She has the picture coming after the facts. Okay. So this is the picture of the Holstein. And then we come back up here, I believe. Okay. So the Holstein rank is first, and in average milk production, fifth. In average milk fat production, cows equal 1,500 pounds, bulls equal 2,200 pounds. History originated in the Netherlands, imported by Dutch settlers into the U.S. in 1681. Most popular U.S. dairy breed, they are 90% of all dairy cattle in the U.S. and Holstein. Okay. Okay, so you're going to do that for each of the cows, right? Let me see how we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 cows there. Okay, so it says underneath all the cow pictures, U.S. dairy industry state rankings based on total dairy cattle. Okay, so this is the slide. It's giving you 1 through 5. It gives you the answers. You just need to write them down under U.S. dairy industry state rankings. Okay. It says the U.S. dairy industry state rankings based on milk production. That's the next column. You just write that down. And then we have parts of a dairy cow, which is not on this worksheet. It's probably on another one. We'll skip that for now. So milk from cow to ewe. Let's see. Because I have industry issues, list out the issues, environmental and food safety. So I'm going to skip a few of these. Maybe we'll come back to them, okay? Okay, here we go. So this is the bottom of the sheet, the very last of it. It says environmental concerns, methane emissions, having too many pollutants into the air, groundwater contamination, and then for food safety, feed additives, foodborne pathogens, and BST. Okay? And then you do have a dairy cattle worksheet review, which does ask you, let's go back to that cow, parts of a dairy cow. So you're going to label the cow that is on your dairy cattle worksheet review using the words in the box and using this slide, okay? Underneath that, it asks you some true or false questions. Pasteurization is the cooling down of milk to a servable temperature. Do you remember it was the heating up to kill all those germs? In the early 1500s, immigrants brought cattle with them from Europe to Jamestown. Okay, do you guys remember where they brought them? So, to go back. Because I believe that is false, but you know what? You guys can go through your notes. So you look at your history, okay? So it says in the 1500s, that's 1600s, right? So it says in the early 1600s, immigrants brought cattle with them from Europe to Jamestown colony. So it's the wrong century. Okay, it was the 1600s, not the 1500s. French chemist Louis Pasteur founded pasteurization to destroy bacteria in milk. Remember, he was the one who did that. Cattle come into estrus every 30 days. We filled that out already, right? So if we remember from the other worksheet, they already asked you this question. Oops. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm opening the wrong thing. Okay, so here I go. So if you look at that first number, let's see, it's page 2 in your packet. It says reproduction, okay? And so the estrus that is going to be false, right? Okay. And then we have the gestation of a cow is 9 months. Okay. Do you remember what the gestation of a cow was? It was a lot longer. Okay, I'll give you that. And it's on the same page. Okay. So it takes a lot longer than that. Okay. Okay, so underneath that is dairy cattle breeds. Okay, they have the Ayrshire, Holstein, Jersey, Guernsey, Brown Swiss. Okay, it says put the following dairy breeds in ranking order based on total milk production. So you'll go back, look at your cows, look at ranking based on production. So you'll be back looking at these cows again. Okay, so ranked, for instance, the Holstein is ranked first in average milk, so you would put Holstein first, okay? And then we have matching. So basically, what do these words mean? A heifer, a cow, a calf, a coal, a gestation, lactation, okay? So okay, so most of these you probably know, okay, or have been mentioned, okay, since you are in animal plant science, you probably know these words fairly well. Underneath, dairy cattle breeds part 2, match to correct breed to the correct description. So again, they've already, back if you're looking at the cows again, they've already given you all of the information when you're looking at the pictures of the cows, okay? So it's asking you, like A, most popular breed, black and white, right? So what do you have? You have a Holstein, okay? So all the information is really user-friendly for this class. This is for Mendez and Chambers. Okay, so this is an assignment that is due. So you want to get that in. I see that I'm going to click out of here and look at their classroom real quick. Oops, maybe I did it wrong. Oops, really I did. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do it a different way here. Okay, so it says April 14th to 17th, you need to do quick write prompt. Do you like milk? Are you able to drink it? Or are you lactose intolerant? What is your favorite dairy product? Write this on a separate sheet of paper. Okay. So, I don't know why I can't get out of here. I'm just having major technical difficulties here. All right, there we go. Okay, so you have a quick write. Okay. Let's go back to Chambers real quick. Okay. Okay. So we looked at the packet, okay, which is at the bottom here. And then new question. I plan to access work and turn in assignments for this class. Okay, so if you're going to do that, answer that, okay? New assignments, parts of the dairy cow word search. Okay, that's been added. And then we have a new assignment week 5, April 20th through the 24th. It's quick write prompt, dairy cattle study guide. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can open this first and show it to you. I don't know if this has the direct, I think that's what I just had open, so. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, so she has another PowerPoint for you. And this one is for pigs, okay? And then, and this is a link to, looks like a video to a virtual farm, okay? So you should have a sheet that in your packet that has your, but it's not there. Okay. You have on the front sheet of your packet, it has your quick writes, okay? So you've got a quick write for every single day, okay? For the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th through, let's see, through May 1st. If you don't have it for some reason, let me know and I will share it with you, okay? Because I do have it. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon. Bye.